So I've always been a big fan of the French repertoire, from the Baroque to the present day. Debussy's Jeux, for me, is one of the greatest masterpieces ever in the orchestral repertoire. Too often it's overlooked, or it's placed at the very beginning of a program with something more serious later on. I wanted to create a program that takes us on this French journey and celebrates that as the climax of the evening. All of the pieces on the program are very challenging, and yes, all have a distinct sound they're striving after. Varèse, of course, was very much experimenting with sound, not only the electronic sound, but the combination of that with the instruments, very much pushing instruments to the extremes of their capabilities. In Debussy's Jeux, you have to work so hard to find this sensual, transparent, gorgeous textures with a very special French sound. So delicate and detailed is the sound world, and within that, always shifting slightly, always rubato. It's dancing, it's playing, it's eluding you, it's teasing you, it's ultimately a very sensual subject matter about a threesome, and he plays these games with the sound. It's never anything blatant, it's always very subtle and sensual and beautiful to behold. Koechlin is another one that's playing with the extremes of tessitura. So the piece is called Vers la voûte, étoilée, towards the starry sky, and it does feel like that. All the instrumental lines are ascending and ascending and ascending into the very tops of their registers. I grew up not at all in a classical music family, and did more dance and roller skating, and then jazz and whatever, before becoming as obsessed with classical music as I am today. So I think what's really important for all of us is to be who we are and be faithful to our musical interests and our talents. I think it's quite unlikely that these selection of pieces will ever appear in a program ever again. All of them are raving masterpieces. None of them get played enough. Be there, come with us on this journey and see them all at once.